Example 7 in Stat 101 Examples Class 2, using the Consumer Price Index, the CPI, to make price comparisons. You will find the Excel spreadsheet as a link on the Stat 101 webpage. Our example: in February 1979, I started a new job. My take-home pay was $61 a week. What would that amount of money be equivalent to in February 2008? So using our formula, value at time B equals value at time A times the CPI for time B divided by the CPI for time A. Defining our time A and time B. Time B is the period that we're interested in, so that's our February 2008. Time A was the period that we have the take-home pay of $61 a week. That's the February 1979. So let's rewrite the formula, taking into account those time A and time B we now know. The value at time B is the value at time A, which is our $61, times the CPI for February 2008, divided by the CPI for February 1979. We'll pick up these CPI figures from the Excel spreadsheet. Copy on the Stat 101 webpage. Source Stats New Zealand. If we scroll down, we'll pick up first of all the CPI for February 1979. February 1979 will lie in the quarter ending March 1979. That's our closest value. So the price index highlighted there, 208, but make sure that we actually look at the whole value in that cell, not the truncated value. We look at the whole value, 207.87. So remember to click on that cell to make sure that you've picked up the whole value when you're using these for the CPI problems. So the February 1979 value, 207.98. So we need to go into the CPI figures as well and just pick up the 2008 value. So let's try and pick up the 2008 value. February 2008, the closest value will be the March 2008 value. So once again, we're going to click on the cell for March 2008. This time the truncated value shown in the cell of 1044, by looking at the top, we can see that it actually is 1044.00 to 2 decimal places. So we're going to pick up these values both to 2 decimal places when we're doing our calculations. So filling in our values, we've got 61 times that CPI for February 2008, which was our 1044.00, divided by the 207.87. So that's the CPI value we picked up for February 2008, divided by the CPI value for February 1979. And calculating this gives us an answer to 2 decimal places of $306.36. So my take-home pay of $61 a week in February 1979 would be equivalent to a take-home pay of $306.36 in February 2008. The equivalent amount in February 2008, $306.36. And that is the end of our example 7, using the CPI to make comparisons.